Do you remember that Destiny was supposed to be a space knight fantasy? Do you still feel this aspect of heroism that you felt in Destiny 1 and the early days of Destiny 2? Well, probably not, and there's a reason for that. Let's explore the story of Edge of Fate, the latest expansion, because if you look closely, all the main characters share something in common: their struggles, their motives. They all orbit around a single topic: identity. Let's break it down. For example, Ikora. She has a full-blown existential crisis. She discovers that before she was Ikora Ray, she lived as Dr. Nella Davis, and it gets darker. The Nine orchestrated her death and basically decided her fate for her. So of course she asks herself, is my life my really own? Am I Nella Davis or Ikora Ray? That showcases her internal identity struggles. By the way, that leads to one of the most emotional dialogue moments we have seen from her. Now take Lodi. His crisis comes from being ripped through time. Imagine one day you're Louis Hero, a man with family, values, attachments, and the next you're thrown into the far future and forced into the role of emissary of the Nine. Nothing around you is familiar, you have lost all roots. That kind of loneliness makes you feel like a stranger not only in time, but in purpose. And then there is Orin. Her struggle is a warning for Lodi. She asks herself, was I chosen because of who I am, or was I always manipulated into this role? That question undermines her confidence, and being stuck between the Nine and the Guardians eats away at her sense of self. Orin shows us the psychological cost of serving the Nine, the erosion of individuality, the isolation, and the danger of disappearing into a role until you're not even sure who you are anymore. And finally, our big bad boy Archon. His identity crisis is even more physical. His body isn't even clearly his anymore. It's fused with the fungal colony of Kepler. His individuality literally dissolves. He's still one mind, but he can spread across many bodies. He's no longer just himself. He's something in between, a cell that isn't his alone. It's terrifying, but also makes him a perfect prophet for a world on the edge of collapse. So when you step back, what do you see? Destiny's story right now isn't just about space magic, wars, and loot. It's about who we are when our pasts, our roles, or even our bodies are taken from us. It's a story focused on identity. Content creators kept praising Bungie for everything they released. But lately, when their greed went too far with all the controversies they had, we're finally seeing some pushback, mostly from the smaller creators. The big names, they're still worshipping them. In the last expansion, the story got a lot of praise. Personally, I've always been good to spotting patterns, and the identity themes were shoved on my face from the very start. I just couldn't ignore it. Have people forgotten how good Destiny 1 was in comparison, or even Destiny 2's Red War campaign? If you look at where we started and where we are now, it's hard not to notice the difference. I think the moment when it went wrong is when I noticed they are starting to add romantic storylines that feel completely out of place in this kind of narrative. It just doesn't belong in a game that should be about epic battles, tensions, and world building. You have to remember that the original teams that developed Destiny were mostly male and brought a certain mindset to their games. Ideas of duty, honor, epic struggles, and battles. The more these teams get diluted or mixed with completely different approaches, the more the production quality suffers. So I have a really simple and pragmatic question that correlates with the reflection. It's not to criticize the people, but tell me honestly. When we see that Bungie displays more and more women in their development teams, more and more trans people, during their vidocs, during their events, they display pronouns on their overlays, is that really that surprising that the development mindset and the thematics that they explore have changed since then? And Bungie is not the only studio on this path, the whole Western game industry is. But the problem with Bungie and Destiny isn't just the narrative and the thematics. The overall production quality has dropped drastically. Did we really forget? Let me remind you, just watch the tension and the dialogue quality in Destiny 1.
So, these are the trespassers demanding an audience.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef. But here we are.
We've come to ask for help.
Follow!
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
You want to turn it into a battleground? How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The Queen requests counsel with her brother.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Why not? We'll make you a key. How's that? All we need is the head of a Vex Gate Lord.
Gate Lord? We...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
Man, look at those dialogues and the tension in the scenery, it's so good. I will show you another one and then tell you what's the difference between now and then.
Well fought.
You're here.
We haven't got much time.
Who are you?
Why have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I will. I know.
Will what?
I wasn't talking to you, little light.
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening. They are here. With me.
Who's she talking to?
Understood. You need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a guardian.
No. I was not forged in light. But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break.
I won't play the whole cinematic here. We have seen enough to understand what we need. There is passion there. There is real passion in those people that made those dialogues, those sceneries, those camera angles and all of that stuff, which Bungie lacks nowadays. Seriously, tell me the last time you remember that quality of dialogues and cinematic in Destiny without it being CGI. And we got that at almost every mission at the beginning or the ending. That was the quality there. Now we have campfire dialogues. We forgot what we used to have, and now we're dealing with this shit because content creators kept praising Bungie for years. And we know Bungie listens only to the content creators because it's their only way to communicate with the community. Those are who they invite to the studios to ask their feedback. They don't invite average players, they invite content creators. Which creates this dissonance between what people want and what Bungie delivers. Well, that's it. Give me your feedback or your thoughts about everything I said. It's not my main language, it's my fourth language, so it's far from perfect. I apologize for that. It's my first time attempting a video in English, but I hope it will resonate with some of you. Have a great day and peace till the next time.